All right, back to action now as Conor Fussner is making his way to the cage. Fussner, early on in his career, is 1-0 in fighting out of Highland Fighting System. We've seen a lot of Highland fighters here so far tonight out of Sheboygan as they have represented themselves not so well, losing on their first two fights coming out. Steve Rodriguez going down by unanimous decision, as did Brian Baumgart. We'll see if Conor Fussner can turn that around for Highland Fighting System. All right, there is Fussner. He looks to be in good shape, getting checked out right now by the staff here at the Monona Terrace. All right, Fussner's ready to go. That means we'll take a look at his opponent, Jose de la Barrera. Well, Conor Fussner somersaulted his way into the cage. We'll see what tricks that Jose de la Barrera has as he makes his way towards the cage right now. De la Barrera fighting out of Fearless MMA out of Janesville. He is going to enter the cage tonight with a 1-1 record so far on the amateur career. As you take a look at the Carbon World Health tail of the tape, De La Barrera with a slight height advantage. Otherwise, two evenly proportioned fighters heading into the cage tonight. Although Fussner seems to be the one who's a little bit more cut than De La Barrera, that doesn't always work into a fighter's favor. We'll see what happens in this one as we head up to the cage. And once again, Chris Garrity.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our fifth bout of the evening is a 160-pound affair scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first, the man fighting out of the Coliseum Bar, red corner. He weighed in at 157 ready pounds, and he represents Highland Fight Systems. He hails from Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and is undefeated in his short career. 1 bout, 1 victory. Please welcome Conor Fussner. His opponent, this man, fighting out of the Harley-Davidson of Madison, blue corner. He represents Fearless Mixed Martial Arts and hails from Beloit, Wisconsin. His amateur record, 1 victory, 1 defeat. He weighed in at 159 pounds, Jose de la Barrera.
One of the advantages of having 2 giant screens here at the Monona Terrace is that if you're Jose de la Barrera, you get to check your hair out before the fight started. That's what he did. Took a look at the screen, fixed his hair, what he has of it, and now he is ready to go. De la Barrera and Fussner. Fussner seems to be pretty spry. He was showing off some of his athleticism before the fight. Got a good vertical, it looked like, and was also pretty athletic with the somersault into the cage as well. We'll see what these fighters try to do early on here in the feeling out process in round number 1.
Yeah, Fussner moving around, a lot of small movements. Like to see him tuck his chin a little bit, but De La Cruz really coming in, kind of cornering him against that cage wall there, trying to get in range for some strikes and letting the high kick go just a bit short, but so far De La Cruz backing Fussner into a corner.
Fussner trying a combination right there in a front kick, easily blocked by De La Barrera. De La Barrera with 1 win, 1 loss. Fussner a perfect 1-0 to start his amateur career. Fussner tries to lead with a right hand. Both guys here kind of happy to keep their distance right now. We haven't seen too many exchanges so far. Now it is Fussner who takes advantage of De La Barrera. Thought we did on a takedown instead. It is reverse, and it's De La Barrera who has the dominant position.
Absolutely beautiful toss, Joe.
Really good. Good situational awareness. Fussner got in on the legs. De La Barrera, who I mistakenly called De La Cruz before, my apologies, did a real good job using that momentum to roll him through and get that mount position. And now what he's got to do is what he's doing right now, try to get that head pinned to the mat and land some strikes and really dominate in that position. Now we see him giving up the back. That's a tight rear naked choke.
Big mistake there by Fussner as he left himself vulnerable. He taps out, and De La Barrera gets the rear naked chokehold in and pulls off the stunning first round victory. Nice job by De La Barrera. It only takes a second and one little mistake like that from Fussner, and it's over that quickly. De La Barrera with the victory. We'll get the word from Chris Garrity right after this on 57 Sports. All right, here we go to get the official word from Chris Garrity.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the end of this bout comes at
after
1
the
minute,
De La
46
Barrera
seconds
victory.
of round number 1 for your winner by rear naked choke, Jose De La Barrera.
One thing we know about fearless MMA fighters, they know jiu-jitsu, and it works to the advantage of Jose De La Barrera, a winner by rear naked choke. We'll be back with more from the Monona Terrace right here on 57 Sports.